Hello, and welcome to the Bulldog News on the Sick News Network. It's March 29th, Monday, and now to your weather.
Hello and welcome to the weather. Today is going to be sunny. The temperature outside should feel pretty nice with the high being 68 and the low being 46. Tomorrow should have some clouds, but then Wednesday has a 50% chance for rain. The rest of the week and the weekend looks to be sunny, and that's all for your weather.
Hello, and welcome to your local news. Today will be the last day to buy prom tickets, and if you still want a ticket, you can either pay $35 to Miss Porter or talk about arrangements if you can't afford it at this time. The outside date sign-up sheet is posted on the office door to sign up your non-Blue Eye date. Touch of Class will be here this Thursday at lunch to measure those who would like to order a tux for prom this year. You will need to bring a $20 deposit to order. Tuxes will be delivered to school for fittings the week of prom. They will also be back the day after prom to pick up tuxes. They being Touch of Class. Wednesday, there's an NHS induction ceremony. Next Wednesday, spring sports pictures are coming out. This Friday, we will be having a half day. Next Friday, there's an athletic banquet at 6 p.m. Next Monday, progress reports come out. I didn't even know that was true. Also next Monday, there's no VOTEC. Blue Eye will host the ACT on Saturday, April 17th. Yearbooks are on sale until April 23rd. The cost is $35 owed to Mrs. Miller. And that's all for your local news.
Welcome to your lunch and breakfast menus. For breakfast, we will have donuts, cereal with yogurt, and your sides will be chilled fruit juice, and milk. And for lunch, we will have mozzarella dunkers, club stackers, and salad bar. Your sides will be french fries, steamed broccoli with ranch, side salad, and chilled fruit. And that's all for your menus.
Hello, and welcome to birthdays. Today, we have one belated birthday due to a mistake caused by me, which is our American history teacher, Mrs. Donna Pumley, who celebrated her birthday on the 26th. If you see her in the halls, please wish her a happy belated birthday. Very sorry for skipping you today, Mrs. Pumley, or Friday, sorry. Now on to your famous ones. First is 1964's Elle Macpherson, the Australian supermodel and actress who starred in Friends. Born in Sydney, New South Wales. Then we have 1968's Lucy Lawless, New Zealand actress who starred in Xena, Warrior Princess. I hope some of you know who that is. And a singer born in Auckland, New Zealand. That's all for your birthdays.
Hello, and welcome to sports. Today, softball will be playing at Verona at 4:30 p.m. Then tomorrow, softball will be traveling again to Spokane to play at 4:30 p.m. Then Tuesday, baseball will be at home versus Galena at 5. Looking into Thursday, track and field will have a meet in Branson. Also Thursday, softball has a home game versus Purdy at 4:30. And baseball has a home game versus Wheaton at 5. And that's all for sports.
Today is National Vietnam War Veterans Day. National Vietnam War Veterans Day honors the men and women who served and sacrificed during the largest conflict in U.S. history. We recognize the services and duty rendered by all servicemen and women of this era. 2 ways you can appreciate the veterans is by thanking them by writing them a letter or just telling them personally, or buying them a drink and lunch. That's all for your National Day.
Today, we are doing a teacher spotlight interview of Miss Owens. And so I'm going to ask her a few questions. So what would you say is the hardest part of teaching for you?
The hardest part of teaching is probably the amount of time that I spend outside of the school day. So I know that people in the community tease me that my car is always in the parking lot and tell me I should get my mail delivered to school because I'm here so often, but I really do put in a lot of hours, sometimes late nights and a lot of weekends. So that takes me away from my family some and my laundry some. So that's probably the hardest part of teaching.
Okay. So what would you say is your favorite part of the teaching?
My students. I love the relationships and spending time watching students grow from when they're sophomores to when they're seniors and seeing them evolve. And then seeing them 10 years later when they're out in the community and they're successful and they have lives and children and I see them on Facebook and they contact me and I just think the relationships that I have developed.
Okay. So if you had to choose a different subject to teach, what do you think that would be?
Definitely not math. I think I would like to teach speech, something still in the communication field. I think I would be good at teaching speech. So, Mr. R, watch out.
All right. Did you always want to be a teacher? And if so, when did you decide to teach?
No, I did not. I went to college and I majored in psychology. I knew I wanted to work with people. I knew I wanted to help people. But psychology, it was just a major. I felt like that I would have the opportunity to work with people, but I wasn't sure what jobs I wanted to do. So while I was trying to decide that, I was taking psychology classes, I was taking gen eds, and I had a professor in one of my English classes keep me after class, and she said, "Have you ever thought about teaching English? You're a natural with this subject." And I was like, I really haven't thought about it. I said, it's interesting because my high school senior teacher, Mrs. Williams, who also became my mentor, had written in my senior yearbook, "Come back when you graduate from college and take my job. You would be amazing." And it was kind of a joke at the time, but I actually did. When she retired, I stepped into her position, and I now teach her classes, so kind of came full circle. So I guess I would say it wasn't my idea. I was led that way and guided that way by two amazing teachers who saw it. And I've kind of decided in life that my kids that are struggling to find, especially my seniors and some right now, struggling to find what they want to do, and I just remind them, for me, if you find something that you love to do, which I love what I do, find something that you're good at according to those people they thought I would be good at it, and you get somebody to pay you to do it, like, that's the secret right there. That's what you want. And that all kind of met up for me, and so I think that's why I became a teacher.
That's all the sick news we have for you today, but don't forget, we're not just the news. We're the news with a Z. A Z.
Would you rather be a high school teacher or a clown? There's a difference. High school teacher. I'm already a clown.
Same thing. I'm kidding. Clown.
What's the difference?
A clown.
I thought it was already a clown.
Welcome to your random fact. E is the most common letter and appears in 11% of English words.